What's going on, everybody? It's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Here for Sunday's 5-game WNBA main slate. $10,000 to first. Game 7 NBA Finals on. So this should be the last slate we have to do, especially Sundays. Like, obviously, weekends we don't get huge contests. But with this being the last NBA game, I'm expecting a big jump up in prize pools for the WNBA. Really excited for this big 5-game slate. Do have a 2-game late slate, only $1,000 to first, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's start right off here on the Chicago side. They got the doors blown off of them once again. Just really struggling right now. I think Angel Reese at her price point is fine. Like, as a spend up, if she's going to get minutes, I think she can easily pay off 10.7K just on the peripherals alone. I mean, she's running some point forward. She's an elite rebounder. It's just, can she score the ball at all? Ariel Atkins offers some upside at 9,200. Camila Cardosa, if the minutes are there, looks pretty solid at 8,300. Then pretty much everyone else, like obviously Wnba got there in blowout time today. Obviously, she can get there at 3,900. She's going to play 12 to 15 minutes off the bench. Haley Van Lith looks okay at 4,200. Should play 15 to 20 minutes off the bench. I mean, she's played 3 straight games over 20 minutes, so her minutes are pretty secure. Nurse, Bantam, Allen, all tournament options. Allen, my favorite, but over 5K, kind of hard to prioritize for sure. Then on the Atlanta side, I mean, BG and Bree Jones minutes are just trending in the wrong direction. Bree Jones still over 9K, really hard to prioritize her. I think BG's an okay tournament option. I did see a couple extra minutes here against Washington, all the way up to 27. She hasn't been very good since the first of the season, and even then she wasn't like elite. But at 7,600, you don't need a lot. So I will probably be taking some shots in tournaments. Jordan Canada, 7,500, looks solid in like just a nut matchup. Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard both look really good. Both priced up. Ryan Howard, obviously, better fantasy point per minute and much, much higher upside, just because if the shots falling for her, I mean, she could put up 60 and it wouldn't surprise me. Then off the bench, Nas, Pow Pow, and Coffee all going to play. Nas going to get the most run, probably around 20 minutes a night. And then Pow Pow, 12 to 15. Coffee, 10 to 14. Then everyone else, no real interest there. On the Dallas side, in this Dallas-Washington game, Paige, still over 11K. Going to stuff the stat sheet. That's just what she does. If she shoots the ball well, she's going to be efficient. If she takes enough shots, she can pay off this price tag, but it's really hard to prioritize playing her when we're going to talk about some of the other spend ups on this slate. But that's going to make her low owned. Rike, obviously, like one of the best tournament options every slate she's on. Big ceiling, but also an extremely low floor. I'm not playing Dejanay Carrington at 8,400. Even if she is active, I believe they've already listed as probable. But really hard to just prioritize her because they haven't been starting her. Minutes haven't been that great. Misha Hines-Allen minutes were down last game, which is concerning, but should play mid-20s more often than not. NaLyssa Smith, 6,800. I mean, if you guys want to play NaLyssa Smith, who can get there. I mean, 23 fantasy points in 17 minutes, 19 and a half in 17 minutes. They're just not going to give her very much run. She just, when she gives up and quits, she's done. She'll just go to the bench and the coach don't even look at her. So really hard to prioritize playing her at 6,800. But if she was ever to get extended 25 to 28 minutes, I mean, she's going to smash. She's going to nuke a slate one of these days. And then James been starting the past 2 games. 6,300 is pretty steep, though. Should play right around 20 to 24 minutes. Charles, good fantasy point per minute player, but at 6,100, really hard to prioritize. Then you got Lee Uru, 5,700. I do think she's viable, fresh off a really good game for her, 24 minutes. 12 peripheral stats, 1 steal, 11 real life points, almost 30 fantasy points. So she can get there. Then on the Washington side, Sykes and Austin stick out as the 2 best plays on this team. Sykes is just a usage monster. She's going to play massive minutes, can get there in so many different ways. I mean, she doesn't even have to take a lot of shots. She's just going to get to the free throw line a ton. She's going to stuff the stat sheet. She's an elite defender. She's she's just all around really good in a great matchup. Shakira Austin, fresh off a 50 burger in her second start this season, played 32 minutes. I mentioned in the Discord that, yep, she's going to be well over 9K the next slate she's on. She is, in fact, well over 9K the next slate she's on, and I think she's still firmly in play. Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen are fine. Sonia has been playing just big minutes where Kiki's minutes have started to trend in the wrong direction. So I think both are fine tournament options. Neither one I'm really eager to play on such a big slate, and then nobody else on this team is viable in my opinion. Moving on to the next game, Indy at Las Vegas. On the Indy side, Caitlin Clark at the top, 12K. I mean, she's going to want to win this matchup. Going head to head against Asia, they're both going to come out wanting to get the win. Clark, 12K. Obviously, we know the ceiling that she has. Fantastic tournament option. Aaliyah Boston, 10.2K, looks pretty solid. Kelsey Mitchell, always a fine tournament option, but has to hit her shots or she will sink your lineups. Nat Howard, 7,900. I would like her a little bit more if DeWanna Bonner continues to miss, but if Bonner's back in, Nat Howard's minutes become even more fragile. And then same thing can be said about Lexi Hull. If Bonner's out, I will have a little bit of interest in Hull. Cunningham should play 20-ish minutes off the bench either way if Bonner's in or out. Colson's going to play the minutes. Clark is off the floor. And then Dantas is going to play the minutes. And Boston's off the floor. On the Aces side, not a lot I really like on this team. A lot of these players are priced up from when Asia was out. I think Asia is the best play on the slate once again. First game back, almost a 50 burger. She hasn't flashed like that massive ceiling. I mean, the very first game of the year, 61. Then she had this 73-point game against the Sparks. But just look at what she's doing. 5 stocks, 6, 7, 6. I mean, just a ton of stocks. The assist numbers are up. She's obviously an elite scorer, great rebounder. Just at 11.8K, it's really hard not to just click her immediately. And then I think Jackie Young's my second favorite play on this team. I do like Chelsea Gray a little bit for tournaments, but that's really it. I don't have any interest in anyone else. Then the 2 late games, we do have a little bit of a split slate. Starting here on the New York side, lot to like here. Obviously, big news, Jonquel Jones out 4 to 6 weeks. I think Sabrina Ionescu gets a nice little bump. She's been shooting the ball like crazy. Still put up 36 fantasy points and shot 3 of 16. Guys, her floor is really strong right now. Just the way she's playing, she has massive upside. And with no JJ, I mean, just more shots to go around for her. Stewie, 11K, I think she's firmly in play with JJ out. Cloud at 7,700 looks good. Baby Sabali looks really good. Even at 7,400, she's close to a fantasy point per minute player. Should play high 20s minutes now with Jonquel Jones out. I think Burke and Johannes are both solid options. Cheaper plays, Burke 6K, Johannes 4,700. Johannes is straight up just straight up scoring dependent. And then I think Izzy and Rebecca Gardner are fine tournament options just for their price range. They're both going to play some decent minutes. Then on the Seattle side, really just a starting 5. It's really hard to prioritize. Even Clark, 5,500, she's going to play right around 20 minutes, but she's just such a bad fantasy point per minute player. She's a much better real life player than a DFS player. Malonga and Cook just can't really rely on them to get quality minutes. But all the starters firmly in play. Ezzy's by far my least favorite. Minutes seem to be pretty fragile with her. If she's not playing well, they'll just go to Clark. Erica Wheeler, though, man, she's been playing extremely well. Should play close to 30 minutes pretty much every night. She's going to get you some peripheral stats, and she can score and put up 30 plus pretty easily. Gabby Williams is who we need to talk about. Guys, she's been incredible. She had this game here against Golden State where she put up 26, but 41, 42, 39, 39, 33, 30, 40, 40. I mean, here lately, she has just been stuffing the stat sheet. She put up 41 and didn't have any stocks. She just stuffs the stat sheet, can get those stocks. Has been scoring and shooting the ball, being a lot more aggressive on the offensive end. I really like Gabby here. I think Diggins and NECA are always firmly in play. NECA with back-to-back huge games, showing everybody that was starting to doubt her, that thought maybe she had turned the corner and was just old, that she can still play. She's very efficient. Like, when she's having a good game, she's making a large majority of her shots. At 11.2K, I think she's going to go under-owned on a slate like this. Then the late game, Connecticut at Golden State. On the Connecticut side, Mabry is listed as questionable. I need to keep an eye on that. That would change a lot. She soaks up a ton of usage on this team. Would make Tina Charles even more appealing. Olivia Nelson-Dota 7,200, really hard to prioritize if she's going to come off the bench like she did yesterday. So now Rivers, if she's starting, 6,900 is steep, but you can play it. Morrow, if you want to play her, be my guest. I need to see it more before I buy in at that price point. And then everyone else down here, really not a lot of interest. I think Sheldon's okay. That's about it. Everyone else, I don't really have any interest in. Then on the Golden State side, there is a lot I like on this team. Obviously, big news is like Chloe Bibby played huge minutes, 24 minutes last game against Indy, put up 20 fantasy points. She can get there in a bunch of different ways, and she's fairly cheap. Really, like, having a hard time pinpointing how many minutes to project her for, but I would expect low to mid-teens. And then Talbot, 4,900. It's gross to play her, but as a value option, that's solid. Amit here all the way up to 6K. Should play right around 20 minutes. Can get there in a bunch of different ways. I mean, look, 5 stocks, back-to-back mid-20 fantasy point games in good minutes. So I like the upside there for her. I love Tiffany Hayes. Minutes were way up last game, all the way up to 32. She has big upside at 7,300. Mo Billings, fresh off of like a piss poor rotation for her this last game after nuking off against Dallas, which the whole deal with Mo is if she gets minutes, she's going to crush. I think Burton is a little overpriced. Same thing with Kayla Thornton as they start to get healthier. Hayes is going to soak some of the usage, but Burton has just shot really badly. 1 of 8, 2 of 11. I do think she still has a little bit of upside there. I think Kayla Thornton's perfectly fine for a tournament option. She is a little overpriced as her minutes were way down last game as well. So definitely keep an eye on that. That's going to do it for me, guys. If you enjoy the content, leave a like on the channel. Really helps out the channel grow on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Once we get there, we're going to do a fun little giveaway. Good luck, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.